Tieflings are very popular, whether in tabletop Dungeons & Dragons or Baldur's Gate 3. Something about this fantasy race has captured the hearts and imaginations of many. But what is it about Tieflings that makes them such appealing characters? In Dungeons & Dragons, there are many races to choose from, and combined with the different classes, you can make pretty much any kind of fantasy character you wish. Different races have different strengths and weaknesses and other special abilities. Tieflings are intelligent and charismatic, so from the very start, they can appeal to someone who wants a more role-playing focus to their character, more about social interactions and encounters. More than abilities, Tieflings are defined by their origins. While mostly human, Tieflings have some kind of fiendish origin in their bloodline, and this strongly affects their appearance and their abilities. What it does not affect, however, is their personality, and while looking devilish with horns and tails, Tieflings are just as likely to be good or evil as any other race. However, because of their appearance, they are often treated with suspicion and mistrust, and this can lead to a built-in background for characters. If you'd like to play someone who is both beautiful and feared, who can either turn away from or embrace their fiendish origins. Tieflings are infinitely customizable, with any kind of horns, pointy ears, pointy teeth, tails, skin color, eye color, hair color. Their fiendish origins can manifest in any way, like the fey-touched protagonist of a fantasy romance novel. So whether you relate to facing oppression and prejudice, or seeking a bit spicier, more monstrous experience, Tieflings might be the character for you. Hello there. I have a strong imagination, but even when playing games that are solely theater of the mind and don't require miniatures, I like to have a physical representation of my character. Some people like portraits. I like to have a miniature as my avatar, whether I'm playing tabletop Dungeons & Dragons or I just want to fawn over my character from Baldur's Gate. Either way, I love a more tactile experience. I like to have something that I can hold, that I can look at, that keeps me more immersed. In my review of Frostgrave Barbarians 2, I made a Tiefling miniature, and I promised to show how to make it. There's really two things you need aside from a human body and arms. You need a head with horns, and a tail. The body came from the same Frostgrave Barbarians 2 kit, the head from Stargrave Mercenaries 2, as an alien with horns, and the tail from Frostgrave Demons. Once I had the parts laid out, they went together extremely easily. Using Tamiya plastic glue, the parts went together with no challenge, almost as if the Frostgrave and Stargrave kits are meant to go together seamlessly. For her arms, I found another kit that, while not made for Frostgrave, still worked perfectly. I wanted her to be a bard and have a musical instrument. I noticed on these Wargames Atlantic Goths, as part of their music-based subculture, they had an arm holding a horn for trumpeting. And with another arm holding a sword, we have exactly what we need to finish our bard. This was my first attempt at making a miniature for a Tiefling character. I like how she turned out, but she seemed lonely. While she fit in with the humans, we needed more Tieflings to have with her. So in the forthcoming Tieflings Part 2, she gets a change of clothes and some new friends. These are some of my favorite miniatures I've made in a long time, and I love how they turned out. So be sure to keep an eye out for the next video. See you next time, my friends.